and wait for a veto. Next minute, we're into Mirage. I'm Retro, joined by Neo, running you through the action here. It is, of course, the Middle Eastern qualifiers. The winner of this matchup, Neo, we see through to the closed qualifier stage. So all on the line as we head into map 1 and Mirage. Hopefully we'll have the rest of the veto soon.
Yeah, and you know, when you look at especially the likes of NASR, right, they've been in this position before. Last time they lost, they're an upset there, and they want to kickstart things as best they can. Decent. Almeza for one, Mupian for the trade. Mark gonna double it down as well. For PremuimGods, they're putting the fight to them, but Bibu good for one of his own.
Really nice shot from Bibu, surviving on the back of the site. 3 versus 3. Still a little bit of work to do with the P2000 as he finds a second kill. Looking for 3. The last man left, Mark, and will he walk into the guillotine? Not quite the headshot, but indeed it is the hat-trick for Bibu, and NASR on the board.
Very good start. A very good start as well. Amazing when aggressive towards shore. Got the kill, most importantly, got the information. They were going for that B here. And normally when you see that pistol on the T side, if you're going for a B here, it's just a dive, right? That is the absolute classic scenario. But not what we see here. And of course, they tried to go up short and they walk straight in towards Bibu. 3 kills for him. Bob's your uncle, as I like to say. And NASR kickstart things really well for them. First round on the board. And of course, denying the bomb means that for PremuimGods, they've really not got too much economy to work with.
Especially being on the T side as well, right? Like, I just think close range quarters, you should have a decent chance at winning rounds. Instead, it's NASR kind of punching holes through that T side. And yet again in this round, that even when you orchestrate together a few deagles, a scout, you know, this is a pretty good buy for PremuimGods in the second. We're not even piecing together a kill here, Neo. So, quite disappointing to see, but NASR definitely looked to be the better team on paper. So we kind of expect this kind of potency from them early doors.
Yeah, and I got to cover a little bit of PremuimGods yesterday, and I think there's a few individuals there that are very, very capable. A few that can step up. We've got a couple of guys playing in advanced, a couple of guys playing in main, and all of them are flawless thus far. But when you look towards NASR, arguably the biggest organization in this region, and on top of that too, you look towards kind of the likes of the names that they've got, you know, within this team. Almeza's one to mention, of course, probably most notably known within the likes of Forza. A couple of others like Bibu and Realize who've been along for a long, long time. So, all in all, NASR are the big organization, the bigger names in the server, and they have the added pressure that they should be walking away with a win here.
Third round, though. It's pistols for the PremuimGods side, so should be just another round in the books here for the NASR boys. A 4-man palace stack. Let's see how the M4A1S disciplines them. It's pretty good here. Very good, in fact. Realize finding a hat-trick. Easy as the FAMAS of Remind to find the last as well. So, NASR with 3 in a row, looking pretty good on the bounce so far, Neo. But of course, now is the time for PremuimGods to show their value as they've got rifles heading into round 4.
So, let's take a look at NASR, and so far they look very comfortable. This is the true test. This is where we get to see kind of what PremuimGods can bring to the server. We saw a little bit of them yesterday on towards Mirage. They were a capable team, but of course they were against a side who were not even remotely on their level. I'm interested to see now how they face up against this NASR side who's so far looking dominant and have essentially got a bonus buy.
Molly, deep apps, Bibu trying to get some early information. It's Mini that looks towards underpass though to kickstart the campaigns of PremuimGods. Realize just going aggressive in middle, disciplining Senpai very easily as well. Mark trying to tap away with the AK. Oh, that was nearly a nasty transfer, but not meant to be. A 1-for-1 response is quite likely in favour of NASR that this round stands once more. And well, minute and 14 on the clock, 4v3. NASR just where they aren't picking up rounds, they're picking up advantages.
I'd say they've got that advantage, the man advantage right now. Direct the way up Con. Mini's going to fall as well to Proper. I mean, this is looking really comfortable for NASR on that true test and probably going to double down. All down to Emperor, 35 points of HP. Yes, he's got the bomb in hand, but he is in no man's land. In towards mid, he can't get towards the site. This one's done.
Nice shot at least with the AK to find one. Emperor catching off Realize, but with still 3 more players to go, this isn't looking like a likely one to be winning. Any damage here would be good. C4 in his back pocket, so if he does want to opt to try and take some map control and maybe try and slide in towards B, a bomb plant could be found. But all the time that NASR aren't showing face, they're taking control. And flanking B right now is Propler. I can only guess that Remind will have Emperor dead to right in just a second here, as the bomb is going to make its way towards A. Right clicks the smoke down. Emperor looking for Remind. Not meant to be. Very nice shot with the FAMAS. Quick, clinical stuff. NASR 4-0, 3 survive, and 3 AK saved.
It's so far really easy, isn't it? I mean, I guess that's the best way of putting it. PremuimGods haven't done anything to really be more of a kind of a notable test so far. I mean, credit to NASR. This is looking like comfortable plain sailing for them, and I think there's definitely sort of an emphasis on this organization, as we already mentioned, because of kind of their previous results, where they were in the upset loss to a side that ended up qualifying, in fact. So you really, expect NASR to make through these qualifiers, especially first time round. It's taken a second time of asking, but for PremuimGods, they need to step it up, and they haven't really got the economy to do it.
So what they got in store for us here? Round 5, a bit of a mixed one for the Gods. I don't know about it, Neo. Looking at the investments that have been made, I'm feeling pretty uncomfy. Some people half blind, some people investing. It already feels like a clutch at desperation. We're 4 rounds in, you know? Like, there's no need to go for a buy like this, in my opinion. You just take an eco, you're buying the next, you play smart Counter-Strike, and you're starting to see the discrepancy in the buy starting to be punished. Nicely done from Propolis. He'll find 2, realise, given space to find the next 2, and the last man standing, it is indeed Mini. Against 4, odds are looking next to nothing. Orp looking for the angle. Wall bang could be attempted. Knows where he is. Flick's good enough for realise. Hat-trick for him. That's a 5-0.
Yeah, that's really comfortable. Again, as you mentioned, I think you kind of hit the nail on the head there. There's a real couple of question marks looking at that buy. You've got not even gone for one sort of hero AK, which you see occasionally, and sometimes it does work. Does it's a kind of due diligence, which in that sort of scenario is getting a bomb down, right? Bomb down means long-term economy has a little bit of comfortability about it. But then the double AK is coming through. I mean, I guess they got the loss bonus to work with, but even still, very, very questionable. Doesn't amount to anything at all. Can't even get that bomb down. So, not what they're looking for. That's a 5-0 is a brilliant start.
Can't fault them, it feels like. Not putting a foot wrong in this game. Looking pretty good. Almeza to swing in. Nice first headshot. Oh, a second for Almeza as well. Remind him for another. Bodies are flying out towards middle. Nice shot for Emperor. Will collect Remind in the long run. HE damage. We'll take the Deagle down to half health. Able to pick an AK up though and move back towards B. Boo is patiently waiting though.
Double stack over towards B. This time it is that Palace pop. Flash being set up too. I'll give away the ruse, and that rotation's within range. I mean, realize up towards short. Can deny that bomb being and go for that comfortable plant. They're going to make their way forward. Emperor jumping down in towards side. Will he clear the angle? Yes, he does. Bibu falls.
How is this a 2v2? Realise holding the jump. Cross leg shot connect. Planting for default. Had a molly in his back pocket. Didn't opt to throw it. Instead now playing for the post plant. Now the molly comes out, but this feels a little too late. UP's able to set the bomb down. He's able to take a post plant position. And now it's NASR's move next, but Propolis angle. It's going to be so difficult to clear out here. You've only got 2 bodies. You've got to put everything you can in the way. First kill is his. Jump spots. Knows where the second man is as well. Emperor thinks he's got good position in, but Propolis knows his number. 2 kills, and that's NASR up to 6.
That's really confident. Again, really confident. From individually, they're proper. I mean, didn't stop holding double for the W, may I say, for the entire time of that scenario. Very easy, comfortable stuff. We're going to see a pause come through, and I think it's probably safe to say a good decision, because it is really not looking great so far for PremuimGods, to say the absolute least. Yes, I know they're on that T side. T to the Mirage can be difficult to get that ball rolling. They've only had kind of 2, now heading into their 3rd proper full buy, and even then, they haven't really been that great, to be perfectly honest. But we haven't seen enough from them. And I think they really need to slow down the tempo of what we've seen from NASR, which is so far very easy, very plain sailing, and not really being tested at all. The B pops have been lackluster. The A takes have been very, very minimal. Yet to get a bomb down properly over towards A. And on B, when they got it down, it was properly over 1 versus 2 to deny. Not looking good enough, to say the least, so far. We'll have to wait and see how things play out as these tack pause is done. And dusted fullback coming out both ways. Double AWP setup for NASR.
Indeed. For the T side, no AWPs. It's 5 AKs. You're starting to see the punishment financially. Double sniper setup could be one that hones in on the PremuimGods side and starts to look like a very difficult picture. Almeza, very nice shot. Delivers the first. Senpai eliminated. And that really is just the picture being painted this entire game so far, Neo. This really has been a hell of a show. NASR finding man advantages, collecting the leads, and PremuimGods just don't know how to respond.
And you see as well, the likes of NASR, you know, their team synergy is much, much better. They're kind of just generally speaking in all facets so far being that step above. You know, PremuimGods, even the individuals aren't really stepping up for them. So they're really starting to struggle, consistently losing that man advantage. Mark, we'll bring it back to level to 4 versus 4. Does take a significant amount of damage. Proper's going back in towards Palace. And now Maze's gone aggressive in towards Apps too. And he gets the information and the kill.
That's brilliant from Almeza, just unsettling the PremuimGods side once more. Still that double AWP setup to remain, Neo. They're comfortable. They're feeling good with it. Nice shot from Bibu. The AWP. Oh, even a collateral in the mixer. Almeza makes it 4 with 3 bullets, collects the lot. And NASR have themselves a 7-0 lead. Mate, it's the Brazil scoreline, but worse. That's what we're looking at right now.
And you just can't fault them so far. There's really been a somewhat flawless performance, and it has been flawless. The only kind of slip up to any regard you can say is that one time PremuimGods got the bomb down. I mean, that's how perfect this has been so far from NASR on this CT side. And of course, if I'm right saying this isn't their map pick. So far, stunning showing where for PremuimGods, this is very, very, very concerning. Shot towards mid, won't find too much. Molly, though, in towards boxes denies that presence. The Tech 9s are making their way over towards B, and they're going to be tested. But that Molotov, though, unlucky.
AWP, because why not? Almeza's found another kill. Pushing him from under. Reminds. It's an easy second. Really nicely done. Mark will find one in response. Tapping away. Tech 9 a second. Low HP as he collects the AWP. Senpai, you should be hearing him crossing towards site. What happened there? How did he not hear the jump? What happened? Reminds an easy triple. 8-0.
And I think that's really starting to show kind of the differences between these two sides. Rookie errors becoming so costly for PremuimGods. And, oh, look where we are now. NASR at 8-0 up. They've guaranteed themselves a lead at the half already. And let's be real, Retro, this one's going to go further. If they don't at this point, with this sort of performance, get, you know, in my eyes, 12 rounds, I'd be disappointed in NASR because they have been so good so far.
And no arguing that it has looked good from the get-go. Double up setup for PremuimGods. Panic, Neo, it feels like. So much panic. Mini does get a leg shot onto Remind, so not the worst thing in the world, but a very, very easy shot to hit. Emperor going to get caught out. Almeza looks to go aggressive. He'll get denied. Smoke dropped in by Bibu. Counter utility in towards window. Remind. Oh, it's surely a kill. Yes, indeed. 4v4. He slipped into underpass as well. Emperor trying to hold him down, but he should know that the boost over the top is going to happen. 4v3. Finally a round that we see a man advantage here for PremuimGods. But as I say that, the positioning of Propler could be killer.
Bomb will go down. So at the very least, that's something to work with. Do they expect the flank? I feel like they've got a slight inkling as they're clearing towards CT. All the reliance here is on towards that ramp player of Propler coming through. AWP shot won't quite find his target the way I was hoping. Damage dealt, but not the kill. Second time of asking, Emperor will be able to find one. Propler still the only one with any real resurgence, and he's fluffed his lines.
Nate could be doing something. No, big damage, no kills. Bibu will collect a second. That bomb is so far ticked. They've got to get a move on here. Propler has another. But the problem is they've got to stick it. Smoke drops. It will be stuck. They do have time. And another kill. But Mupi hits it through the smoke. 8-1.
Wow. PremuimGods get around, but no one survives. So even still, it's not really fantastic. I mean, look at the economy, generally speaking. I mean, for Mark, he can't even buy an AK and full armor, so that's pretty brutal. Emperor can, but he can't buy utility. It's sort of a silver lining, but it's still a bad situation for PremuimGods. They're lacking in utility, which means they're going to lack in control. And even if they are able to get a bomb down, the post bar is going to be so difficult to set up. Generally speaking, a difficult situation where for NASR, you still do favor them, even though they lost that previous round.
Smokes. Dropped in. Reminds. Chucking one of his own. Shallow ramp control. Obtained, but the deep one denied. Great nade. Could have done so much more considering the amount of bodies that are about to pile out. Propler and Remind. They're going to have to go huge between them, but it's just down to Propler. Can't find a single kill. Tapping away that AK of Bibu needs to find more, but realizes AWP still kicking. How on earth, Neo, have we gone 3-on-5 in favor of PremuimGods, now to a 3-on-2? Mark flashes out, can't connect any of the spray. That bomb needs to go down. Bibu, he will get swung upon. A missed shot from Almeza. And that will allow some space for the bomb to go down. But at the same time, realizing on CT. Right clicks a smoke over the top. Mini's going to have to do it all solo.
Schiff walking close as well. He knows that player wants to try and push forward close down on the space. The question is, will he expect him to be doubling back? Here's the sound cues. He knows. Swinging in. Damage. Del realize lucky to stay alive. 3 kills. He's looking for the 4th. And he'll get it. No questions asked. Brilliant. NASR up to an 8-round lead once again. 9-1 on the scoreline. And this time, they really do break that economy for PremuimGods. A bomb down would have allowed them to buy again into round 11. Not going to be the case, though, as they are forced to probably just go for an eco here. Unless they want to force into it, but it'd be so risky.
Yeah, I think it'd be very silly to go for a force.
Yeah.
You can dig deep into your pockets. You still have decent loss bonus. The chance is there that they can make this round count and do some damage, but you are correct. The majority of the force that they will be applying to this NASR side comes in the next round. But that doesn't stop him from trying to do something in this one. Senpai, missed shots, goes down. No fuss, Almeza. Brilliantly taken care of. Able to find a second warbang through smoke. Propler for a double as well. And that is a flawless way to end round 11. 10-1.
Gotta say, I mean, there's very, very little you can critique NASR for thus far. But on the other side for PremuimGods, there is a whole handful. I mean, it's just really been a rough showing. I think it's probably the best way to put it. There's no real kind of silver linings to the PremuimGods side. And it sort of looks like they're not awake yet. I mean, if I look towards yesterday when I got to cover them a little bit in those best of ones, they were the dominant side. They were the side who were, you know, sort of unstoppable. And now, I mean, a shadow of their former selves. Their second tack pool is used. They're trying desperately to sort of deny all of this momentum that NASR are building up. But I think this is so far gone already just because of how good NASR look. They've already hit double digits. They've got a 9-round lead. I said I want to see them hit at least 12, and they're still on track.
Yeah, it could look a lot worse than 12 as well, Neo, for the side of PremuimGods. Let's see what they got in store for us, though, in round 12. Single AWP setup, so a little more contained with the amount of big greens, and Emperor knows that smoke all too well. Takes down Realize. Bibu trying to face in on under. Emperor tries to jump in. Bibu having none of it. 4v4.
Back to that 4v4, as you mentioned, that opening kill's been very important. This time it's sort of nulled pretty comfortably. That bomb will be left in towards Cher. Now, Moopy's going to make his way towards Khan. Mine's got a pretty decent idea. This nade could do some damage too, and it will do just a little bit. But it's information gain. Swinging towards short. Almeza will fall. Cut off guard.
Nicely done from Propler, though. He'll be able to catch off Mark. So when there's a will, there's a way here for this NASR side. Remind, oh, this could be massive as the smoke starts to fade. 1-2 with the M4A1S. A third from Propler. And with that, it's NASR 11-1. How quick is this map one going right now? PremuimGods, round after round, duel after duel, they just keep losing.
It's tough to watch. I think it's probably the best way to put this right now. It really is difficult to watch just because PremuimGods, yeah, you just don't really see the way back in. I mean, it already feels like this, at least map number 1, is done, right? I mean, it's such a mountain to climb back into. They're 10 rounds down. This is a tale of boys versus men thus far.
Oh, what are we doing?
Yeah.
I just...
Try peeking out towards ramp for a smoke. Like, what is the game plan there?
You know, I'm not smart at this game, Neo, but I can point out a mistake when I see one. Yeah, all right, man. No need. No need. No need whatsoever. But I can point out a mistake when I see one, and that there is a colossal one. Like, I know we're frustrated that we're 11-1 down, but the resolution to this isn't just full sending it out ramp solo.
No, spot on.
Like,
and it feels to me like they've already given up mentally.
Yeah,
because, I mean, you don't do those sort of plays when you're in that comfortable mental state. I mean, it really is a difficult scenario because it just feels like, to a degree, some of them at the very least are really not in the greatest of headspaces. And Almeza for a double. Bit of team damage as well. Made that one an easy kill for his first. Marks are alone. Tech9 trying to tap away. Struggling, but we'll find the kill on towards Bibu. The site not fully clear, though, from short. He is being tested. Damage dealt. Would he be able to get that bomb down? Oh, no. He doesn't even have it.
CT side collect 12 out of 13.
I'll
bring up the scoreboard as well, just for everyone to see. What a stomping ground this has been. NASR have been slaughtering the PremuimGods side. You couldn't argue it any better, could you, Neil?
6.
Yeah.
16 and 6.
I mean, 15 and 4 as well on
pretty
Realize.
good,
13
yeah.
and 3 on Propler. Like, Bibu's had a quiet one, but even then, he's got 6 assists.
And he's the B anchor. They've been B like 3 times. And he's done fairly well.
It's more than the bottom 3 players combined.
Brutal. He really is.
Yeah, it's not looking good. It really isn't looking good right now for PremuimGods. We need to hope for an absolute miracle here in the penultimate. And even then, NASR's got enough money to survive to half. Let's see what they've got. It is an A execute, so at least there's a little more cohesion to the game plan here. Molly will actually go down. Remind with the first Propler. The second Remind is clearing guts off of A as he mops up a second kill as well. Looking for the third, of course. Remind will have it. 13 to 1.
Ask them to get at least 12, and they're going just that one further. Into the final round of the half. It's 13-1. And the one round they picked up as well very, very nearly went the other way. I mean, this is a massacre of the highest regards so far. It's just an insane scenario, especially when you consider that NASR actually dropped out at this stage in the last qualifier to an upset. You know, we kind of thought, is this NASR team ready for this level? Are they ready for the RMR? Well, the answer looks like yes. Am I going to go aggressive in towards round? But looking for the first, he finds it. No, Yuto does not matter. He's just better.
Yeah, unreal stuff to see so far. I mean, there's been no change. No discipline for this side of PremuimGods. Look, Realize is that comfortable now. He's just triple swung. The same angle in middle. Like, that's how easy it is. 13 about to turn 14 as it's Mark left in the 1 versus 3 here. Unless if he has something to say about it, Propler just running right at them. He's comfortable. He's feeling it. And damn should he be, because the scoreline speaks volumes. Not looking good whatsoever. Bibu could be in for the last kill as well. Take his tally to double digits inside the first half. 14-1, NASR lead.
Wow. It's just a, as I said, it's a tough watch. It really is. 14-1. All the players getting readied up very, very soon. They just want to... It looks like if you're PremuimGods, they want to get this one done. It's a really, really difficult showing. And I guess one thing to mention is, I was taking a look, and, you know, if you look at that scoreboard, a lot of the players, unfortunately, are really struggling in terms of ping, right? Because the way that the Middle East qualifier works is that, you know, one of the qualifiers is played on the Dubai servers, and one of them is played on the EU servers, and this one's played on the EU servers, which does lean in favor of the likes of NASR, you know, especially your players like Almeza and of the sorts. So the Propler is exactly the same as well. So for PremuimGods, for them, they're struggling ping-wise. You know, 150 to 200 pings at times, which makes things very, very difficult in terms of when you're going against guys who are 50 or less.
You can definitely see the ping of the PremuimGods side, but I don't think it really excuses the scoreline. Should be able to piece together something a little better than this, Neo.
No, for sure.
NASR winning the pistol more or less cements themselves as the map winners here. And of course, for those at home maybe that wonder the best of 3, we don't quite know the maps, but with NASR starting on the CT side, I can only guess that this was the PremuimGods map pick, and it really has backfired.
It's tough. It's tough to see that, isn't it? It really is. It's not looking great. We saw PremuimGods play yesterday, and they were brilliant. Speaking of, what a shot from Realize. Senpai going to get deleted. Mid-eating towards Ticket. Tucked in close, and Perso was he's expecting and hoping for the aggression. Questions, will he get it? The bomb is still over towards B.
Yeah, I think this is a valid point here, that notice how when NASR on the T side, we're very calculative in our approach. You know, we know, do we want to be heading out towards A? The bomb's still in towards B. It will make the rotation. That's because NASR have got the site control, and they've just cleared out Mini in towards Ticket as well. 4 versus 3. You've got the leg up in this round. You've still got a minute to play with, but Propler's just been given space to set this C4 down, and this only adds to the chances that NASR will make it 15.
Oh, nice shot, though. 3 versus 3. Tapping away, a little bit messy, but BB will come out on top. Mark going to find one of his own as well, so numbers once again brought level. Realize who kick-started the success here needs to be cautious. He's low on HP.
Bomb, it will be tapped at least. In fact, Stark Emperor's got the full 10 seconds, but we don't get information. Bibu's got a swing out, and well, Mark, that is brilliant. Will face a second on the board for the side of PremuimGods, but for how long does this last?
Yeah, Mark's been that shining light. 14 and 15. He's actually been individually fairly decent. I mean, what has been a really rough team showing. I mean, he's got more kills than everyone else combined. So, I mean, or nearly, in fact. So, it's very much, he's nearly doubled the score of his entire team. 2 rounds for PremuimGods, though. And the fact that it came off the back of just individual brilliance is brutal. And, oh, no, again, not great. Molotov misses. Does damage to the team. Mark starting off at 88, which isn't the end of the world, but, you'd hope he's at 100.
Nice shot. Mark at least going to make up for it. Brilliant shot through the wall there in Palace. NASR, of course, going for the force investment. Still looking for something a little more credible to go to their name in round 16. Emperor from Underpass will take down one more. Propler actually creating space on short and able to pick up the M4A1S. The bomb goes down. We know there's one going to be flanking him from Palace as well, or from Apartments. Realizes got him covered, but we're down to 2 on the T side.
Flash out the window. 2 versus 3. Numbers favor PremuimGods. Moopy's flanking in from short. He could get a freebie here, in fact. He clears the close position. He knows get right's okay. In towards bench, there's one. Realize finds one of his own as well, and this is switched hands. It's Mark with the AWP who falls to the hands of Almeida as he doubles down 15-2. And this one is already looking done. That was the full investment by PremuimGods. And they've got nothing to bring into what could be the final round.
What a quick map 1 this has been. Just such a speedy one. When we sat down, Neo, we thought we were going to be in for a good BO3. We chose this one because we thought it was going to be the closer affair of the 2.
Exactly.
How wrong do we look now? Well, the answer is very. PremuimGods are 1 round away from losing out on their pick here in map 1. Great shot from Almeida to kickstart this one. Senpai will respond with one of his own. It's an appropriate shot from Yupi as well, as he's able to take the tally in favour of the PremuimGods side. Remind will get away with 2 points of health, but a kill nonetheless to put it into this 3-on-3.
And Senpai's gone aggressive in towards Palace. That's information. He could even get a flank here. I mean, Rewind is trying to fall away, or actually, no, he's testing the waters back. Senpai finding the kill. BB will find one of his own. That's information. They know where one of the 2 is. They can expect that last to be lurking over towards B. The question is, where do they want to finish?
58 seconds on the clock. Oh, this is perfect. Bibu, he's just going to tell his teammate, dude, chill. I'm coming in from the kitchen area. I realize wants to take the fight. Anyway, Senpai's on the other side of the map. He's going to need a 1v2 to deny them of the map here. NASR, 15 on the board. And what has been one of the quickest maps I think we've ever had here on an ESL stream. Senpai, so much to do. No kit. Really no chance. Realized we'll take the first fight. Doesn't quite connect the shot. No way does he peek again. Realized thinking about it. Senpai moves forward. But into the crosshair he goes. NASR have map 1. 16-2. As speedy as anything. We head to a break. When we are back though, it's the only chance for PremuimGods to respond. Otherwise they're out of this qualifier. We'll see if they can do it after this.